I can't believe that we are going to have the guests that we are going to have tonight.
I mean, in all seriousness, tonight is pretty stacked. I'm
I
not gonna
know.
lie.
It's all guys that could probably beat you at everything.
I hate you. they can also both beat you.
Of that, I don't. Yeah, that's totally fine with me. I mean, I'm not. Oh, well, I was gonna say I'm not into goatees, but I guess I am.
I'm not. Well, I mean, you're not really. You're not really into goatees.
What's this? Oh, hey, Peaches stuff.
Oh, hey, Peaches. Oh, that's Andrew's super #1 show that he loves. Where is everybody?
Oh, with Bette Midler.
Yeah, pretty much.
And
Oh, hey, what's going on, everybody in Talking Beards world? Oh, hey, Peaches. So that's from the YouTube show Previewed, right? Previewed? Yeah, I did it. So they do like reviews of trailers, and they did a whole series of
trailers.
Stuff. Yeah, like
things that pull NASCARs.
No, just regular trailers. And they also did a whole series of shows about Boba Fett. So, yeah. That's
I remember
you would probably like it.
Remember that time you were sitting there telling me all about trailers, and I was like, "Oh," and you're like, and the trailer was this long, and I'm like looking down, and I'm like, "This long?"
you just wanted to bring that up so bad.
I did, and because as soon as I saw that, I started laughing when you were doing the video at the beginning of the show, and I'm like, "How can I incorporate this in?" And you brought the whole trailer thing up.
I knew. See, we're like ESPN. We're like, I knew that you wanted to talk about that. Anyway, so let's get into this. So I'm Aaron D. Johnston. Thank you for everybody watching Talking Beards tonight. This is episode number, oh my gosh, 159. I feel discombobulated. It is also number 236 of the podcast. Tonight, we're going to have Patrick Dawson on the show. He's going to talk all about the Battleborn beard and mustache competition. No, that's not right. Nevada Battleborn? I don't know. It's the world's longest beard competition name. And Patrick's going to tell us all about what it means and what it means to him. But tonight we have a NASCAR driver on the show from the Xfinity series. We're going to have, are you ready?
What?
Dillon Bassett on the show.
What? I'm very excited about this.
I'm super excited. So
I'm actually excited to talk to someone else other than you.
There we go. Here it is. The Southern Nevada Battleborn Beard and Mustache Competition. I wrote Battleborn Beard and Mustache Competition, and I knew that wasn't right because I knew it was way longer. But so you saw the little pictures I just popped up about an hour ago because all this was very, very much developing late in the day. So
we had to breaking news.
It's very much breaking news. So we have, I mean, I know we've said this before, but this is quite possibly the biggest breaking news Talking Beards ever had. And we're gonna talk about it probably 8:30ish. Dillon's on the road. We got Patrick already on the show. There's a lot going on, a lot of moving parts. So let's just get into this. Go ahead, Scott.
And I am Scott Sakura all day long, every day. So if you have any questions about who that may be, that's this guy right here. But you can find more about me by going to @ScottSakura, as you see right there on all social media. But we want you to go over to talkingbeards.com. There you can find out more about the show. You can subscribe to the podcast wherever you listen to podcasts. If you happen to be a value for value podcast boostagrammer, you can boost us right now. You can give us some Satoshis. I know this is going way over everyone's head.
It's over my head. I didn't even know. I forgot about the Satoshis.
Yeah. So, if you can do that, if the podcast app that you use lets you donate to your creator, go for it right now.
We're creators.
We're creators.
You can send us Takoshis.
Yes, Stakoshis.
Stakoshis. What is it?
Screw it. Satoshis.
Satoshis. I did it on my first try.
But yeah, so you can find out more information about the show by going over there. But as we do at the beginning of every show, we want to tell everyone to make sure that they go over to honestamish.com. When you guys order anything over there, we want you guys to use the promo code Talking Beards when you're going through the checkout, and you will get 15% off your order. And if I'm still correct, do we still get free shipping on orders over $35 or more?
That is correct. You are.
This is great. So make sure you, this is the best way. If you guys are new to the show and you guys haven't tried any Honest Amish stuff out, this is the best way to do it because you'll get 15% off. So you want it to pay full price for whatever you may want to try. Like if you want to try a balm or an oil, or if you want to try some chapstick. I mean, they got some really good stuff.
It's lip balm. It's not chapstick.
Sorry, lip balm.
Gosh, goodness.
So it's Honest
We're
Amish.
Influencers, Scott. That's what Andrew said.
I don't influence anyone.
So Matt McLear put this on there.
Uh-oh.
TSNBBB AMC. So that's the Southern Nevada Battleborn Beard and Mustache Competition.
We're just going to refer to it as that from now on. Let's see if we can do it.
So, Patrick Dawson, how's the TSNBBB AMC going? And
he'll be like,
he's down there and he can see us. But if he wasn't in here, he wouldn't know what the heck we were talking about. It's like, yes. So,
should we bring our guest Andre Dawson in? Oh, sorry. Did I make a baseball reference like you did last week with changing the first person's name?
Oh my goodness. That's 2 weeks in a row. Also, speaking of last week, so now we'll get into that later on. Never mind. We'll go ahead. So we can do that if you want. You just want to go ahead and talk to Brandon Dawson?
Oh, well, we could talk to world champion Patrick Dawson.
We can. So, oh my gosh, that's the wrong one. There we go. So tonight, we're going to just dive right into this because we have 2 guests and we generally don't. So we're going to go ahead and bring in Patrick Dawson. He is going to talk all about, oh my gosh, the Southern Nevada Battleborn Beard and Mustache Competition that is happening March 26th in Pahrump, Nevada. It's like an hour-ish from Las Vegas. My gosh, he's got a lot going on. Let's get into this thing. Patrick Dawson, what's going on?
Hey, yo. How's it going, guys?
I feel like we just saw you a few weeks ago.
Right. It hasn't been long, that's for sure.
Remember that time you beat Aaron and I?
It's happened a couple of times. Aaron still is the world champ, so we got to remember that.
Oh,
so
national champ. My bad. National champ.
He's a 3-time national champion and a Great American champion. So, I mean, that's still pretty freaking good.
It's not too bad. Yeah.
I mean,
and I'm number 2 in the world 3 times
3 years in a row.
So
that's
always the bridesmaid.
You know, your day's coming. It's definitely coming. But I mean, you got a whole trophy case full of national titles. That's still pretty nice.
One more than me.
Cool.
And that freaking tiara from Cassie. Good job.
A tiara. Yes, I've got those. And a couple sashes to go with it.
Well, most importantly, the tiara.
It looks pretty on me.
Because that's all we really wanted was that tiara. Because we're all princesses. I know Natalie did. So let's just get into this. What is up with the world's longest title for a beard competition? Was this your idea? Just because you knew you were going to come on Talking Beards and I was just going to mess it up?
Well, it is definitely a mouthful, that's for sure. But we are in Nevada, and there are a couple other clubs in northern Nevada. So being in Reno and Carson City. So we definitely wanted to, separate us from just being the Battleborn being the state motto. So going with the Southern Nevada Battleborn Beard and Mustache Competition. So
it's like Honest Amish presents the Sin City Beard Coalition Southern Nevada Battleborn Beard and Mustache Competition.
Put that on a license plate.
Presented by Honest Amish and hosted by the Sin City Beard Coalition and the Bearded Lady Saloon. So, lots of beards going on here.
Good gosh, it's going to be an event though. So let's get into this thing. We were talking earlier. You have it's going along with the chili cook-off, and you want to tell us a little bit about that thing, because that's not normally how beer competitions operate. There's not usually a chili cook-off going on, because chili and beards don't usually mix.
Right. It should be challenging and quite the experience for everybody. So they're having the invitational chili cook-off going on here in Pahrump the same day in the same park. There's, as of right now, like 40 contestants involved, and from all over the country, bringing in their world-class chilies. You can sample all the different chilies. I think it's $10 for 12 samples. So, and you can also put your vote into which one you like is the best. But it's in the past, this has been quite the event. Obviously, in the last couple of years, they haven't had it, but in 2019, there was over 4,000 people there throughout the weekend. So just to check out this international chili cook-off. So
those
pretty cool to be involved with it.
So they were there for the chili cook-off in 2019. That was the only event.
That was the only event going on that day. Yeah, it was this chili cook-off, and they have the whole park. So it's a large park there in Pahrump, and all kinds of different stuff going on, kids stuff. And it's a good time.
Where is this event going to be held? Sorry, Scott.
So we, the tough part about doing beard and mustache competitions is getting a venue, and not trying to spend a ton of money. Well, fortunately, the Bearded Lady Saloon is running the chili cook-off, and along with that, they were able to secure us the community center there in Pahrump. So it'll be right in the community center there in Pahrump, right in the park, and we'll have the indoor facilities, but then lots of vendors outside and stuff for the kids. Along with that going on, we'll have a mechanical bull that is like $10, and you get 3 or 4 tries, depending on how quick. If you're on for 8 seconds, that's it though, right?
Can you tie your beard around the horn there to give yourself a little extra hold power?
I'm not willing to try that, but if you are, go right ahead. So we have that, and then one of our sponsors is Axe Monkey Axe Throwing here in Las Vegas, and they'll be bringing out their mobile axe throwing. So we'll have that going on. And that's like $10 for 10 throws, and they will also be giving a percentage of their earnings to the charity, to the 2 charities. So we're really excited about them being part of it as well.
Do you see this? Brains put this on there. You should have a dirty beard category with the chili eating. See?
We definitely have some surprised categories coming in. That's not a bad idea, though. So, thanks, Brains.
I have a better one. I think each contestant should get a bowl of chili, then put them on the back of the mechanical bull and see if they can throw it at the axe throwing target, and whoever gets closest wins.
Yeah.
You combine everything together.
Bring it all together for sure.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm like envisioning this in my head. That's why I'm like, I can see it.
And this is our first event, so
it's a heck of a start.
Yeah, I've been involved in the beard community for about 13 years now, and this is only my second involvement in putting on a competition. So we definitely wanted to make a mark with doing this and make it fun for everybody. You know, as far as the beard community, you know, we want to get everybody involved. You know, it's huge. You know, to make the families come out and help support. So that's really what we wanted to do, is make it open to everybody.
All right, Patrick, just to kind of sidestep a little bit off
Sure.
of the event. And just like you were saying, you've been involved in the community for about 13 plus years. How did you get involved in, like, how, where, what's your like kind of origin story as to like how you got involved in it and how it's led up to where you're at right now?
Well, so for a decade, I owned a live music venue in Tacoma, Washington, and we had bands from all over, mostly punk rock and metal, but we did everything, you know, KRS-One, Dick Dale, Hank Williams III, Coolio played there once, actually.
Wow. That's awesome.
But we did a lot of fun stuff, and one time a guy, I can remember it very clearly. The guy came in and it's like, it was October of 2008. And he said, "Have you ever heard of Beard Team USA?" And I was like, "I have no idea what you're talking about, man." And the guy ended up kind of selling me on the whole thing and had a really great story of him having a pretty cool beard, and then ended up getting cancer and losing his beard. But obviously he was back playing music, so he was healthy, had beat cancer. And so I was like, that's pretty cool. I'm going to go check out Beard Team USA on the old interwebs. So back then it was dial-up, and I fired up the AOL, and I waited a bit for it to show up across my screen. And when it did, it said, "Unlike any other Olympic team, there's no drug testing or gender testing in Beard Team USA."
That's what it said.
Like, oh, all right, that's kind of funny. That made me laugh. And so I'm looking over the website, and oh wow, there's a world competition going on in Anchorage, Alaska in May of 2009. And I was like, I had no idea that they had beard and mustache competitions, and I've never been to Alaska, so let's put a tip jar out for a few months and see what we can raise. And we raised about $1,600 for me and one of the other guys that worked there to go to Alaska. And man, we were blown away when we got there. Over 300 competitors from 13 different countries there. And
Wow.
Everybody was just super nice, and we had a great time. And I ended up taking 4th in the world. And I was like, well, I'm pretty close to being number 1 in the world. So let's just keep trying. And the more I got into it, the more I really started to see the community part of it. Mm-hmm. And all the people I was meeting throughout, and then the fundraising, all the charitable stuff we were doing. And I was just like, man, this is really cool. It's just more than just me, you know, and we're doing something good out there. So that's where my draw to the beard community came in. And since then, you know, I've been able to travel all throughout the country, and I've been to Europe twice now, and it's all to grow a beard and raise money for charity. So it's been pretty awesome. I've had a great time with it. I've met really, really awesome people. So,
and you've met Scott.
I was just going to say, he met us, Aaron.
Yeah.
I did meet you guys. Yeah. I think the first time I met both of you was in 2017 on the world stage there in Austin. So that was pretty cool, you know. And therefore, Aaron is from that day on. Aaron and I have had this, and Scott. I mean, I can't leave you out.
I don't really. That's a little different. I mean, you and I do share the commonality of being national champions in goatee. You're like the dad. I'm the little kid.
Right, and we're also, though I'm not the greatest, we are semi musicians. I'm a retared bass player, as I like to say. So, but yeah,
I'm playing a band Triangle. I could definitely join y'all's band. I'll just be like, Oh yeah. I go see my technique is I just put the stick thing in the middle of the triangle, just go circles in the
dinner's ready.
Yep, that's it. That's my style. So awesome. Andrew's got a good question. He said, did you always compete in world's greatest facial hair category? So have you always been a goatee?
Yeah, this is what I've walked around with for almost 21 years now. It's been 21 years since I shaved my chin. So yeah, I've always just had a goatee. Never grew a full beard. It just you know, I would start out with one and it just didn't look right. I knew the goatee was the one for me. So I've always rocked the goatee.
Yeah. Well, it's the most prestigious facial hairstyle. It took me a moment to realize that, and I didn't get there until 2017. So I had a few years of being a dumb full beard, but I found the light, and I'm glad I finally did.
There is internet proof of that as well, and I would be the first to say that, or maybe the second to say after Natalie, but you look way better with the goatee for sure.
I 100% agree. It was. I debated doing it for a while, and then have definitely not regretted it one day since. It was definitely a solid decision. Do your sides not grow in very well, or do you that was just it? You just wanted?
No, I if I wanted, I could grow a full beard pretty easy. And
you should prove it.
I always kind of told myself, you know, after I win the world championship, maybe I would go with the full beard, but now 13 years into it, I'm still chasing that dream. So a few more years, I guess, of the goatee. So
all right, Patrick, now you had discussed that one of the things that really drew you to the community was their charitable donations and stuff like that. Let's talk a little bit about who you guys are going to be working or doing this event for, who you guys are raising money for. Tell us a little bit about how you picked them and found them and got them involved in the whole thing.
Well, our first charity is the Pediatric Brain Tumor Foundation here in Vegas, you know, and again, like both of our two charities, I think are super well worthy causes. I mean, who wants to see a kid suffering, you know? And then so here in Vegas and throughout the country, they have a thing called Ride for Kids, and it's all a fundraiser for the Pediatric Brain Tumor Foundation. And Lori Ann, my other half, she's on the commission with the Ride for Kids here in Las Vegas. So that so we had a little bit of information about, you know, what they do, and you know, we really wanted to help the kids, you know, and then to come full circle, yeah, the Ride for Kids there. But then to go full circle, our second charity is the Disabled American Veterans, the DAV, and their Chapter 15 there in Pahrump. And their goal is to facilitate getting the veterans out in Pahrump to their medical appointments and whatnot. So, yeah, they take, which most of them are in Las Vegas, and they just make sure that they're there and they can transport them out to their medical issues and take care of their doctor's appointments and whatnot. So
their transportation and stuff.
Their transportation of it, yeah. And being that we were able to get a venue there in Pahrump for without cost, we thought that it would be great to help out one of the local charities right there in Pahrump as well. So.
Yeah. So now, how did you hook up with them? Like, how did you like?
Well, the Bearded Lady Saloon, Kelly, the owner of Bearded Lady Saloon, she has Butterfly Effect, which is her nonprofit, and she's worked with the DAV in the past. And so when we talked to her about the venue, we asked her, said, hey, you know, which one of these local charities would you like would be a good one to work with, and she recommended DAV right away. So that was we're like, yeah, definitely helping out the kids and the vets is it's big on both on our from our point of view. So we thought no better ones. That's great.
Absolutely. You're helping the young kids and the old kids.
That's right. Right.
What? Can you believe that?
Oh my goodness. So so we'll just get back into the whole competition thing. Let's see, we got 5 minutes. So do you have any hotel deals? We'll go there.
Yeah. So we're working with the Nugget in Pahrump. And right now we have Friday and Saturday at $65 a night. So you just call up.
Wow.
You do have to call them, but call them and mention Sin City Beard Coalition, and you can get that room rate at $65 a night, which is pretty good. No resort fees on that. Here in Nevada and Vegas and whatnot, they'll kill you with they'll say there's a $29 room with a $75 resort fee. So, the resort fees are great not to have that part. So yeah, we're working with them. And then we're also working with Saddle West, which is another hotel there in Pahrump, and they have rooms for us for $69 a night. And along with that, we'll be having our Sunday brunch there. They have a $11 brunch buffet. So great place to stay as well.
How close are the two hotels to the event space?
They're within a quarter mile, so it's super close. The Nugget is basically right across the street, and the Saddle West is right down the road. So very close, though, super close.
And how many donut places are within walking distance of the?
This is important.
This is important. Aaron needs to know about all the donut places.
There are some donut shops out there. Fingers crossed, you know how things work sometimes, but we might even have a mobile food truck that does donuts on site. So
this is amazing.
It won't be far for you if we got those guys coming out. But, every once in a while, things just don't work the way we plan. But, fingers crossed, fingers crossed.
Oh my gosh. I'm just going to live in the donut truck. How about that? Why don't we just do that? Why don't we just do the beer competition in the donut truck? I think that's a good idea.
It sounds like a great idea.
I think it sounds like then everybody can come out there to me.
That sounds like bribery to get Aaron to come. Let's just bring the donut truck right to him. Just get him to come.
Natalie just said, "How are you not fat?"
I wonder as well, because I like a donut too, but boy, I feel like after I eat one of them, I just gained 5 pounds. I'm like, what just happened? So
that's why you just when you go home, you just forget to eat for like an entire day, and you're like, why does my stomach hurt? I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't eat today. I do that all the time.
A donut.
Yeah.
Wow.
All right. I can see you at the bottom, Dillon. Are you ready? I don't see your little camera on or anything. Anyway, Patrick.
No.
I don't know. What else can we talk about real quick?
I'd like to mention our judges as well.
Yeah. Well, so what we're gonna do is we have an announcement at 8:30-ish.
Okay.
And this isn't necessarily for you. This is for everybody watching. So what we're gonna do is once our second guest is on, and I think he's only gonna be on for 10 minutes maybe. We got a quick announcement that I'm super excited about, and we're not done with Patrick Dawson. So we'll just I don't necessarily have the other guests, so we can dive into the judges, and once he's there and ready, then we'll
sure.
There he is, and now he's here. He's working.
Okay, perfect.
So
we'll do a hard in a bit.
Yeah, we'll do a hard break, and we'll do a part 2 of Patrick Dawson.
Oh, I'm excited.
All right, so while Dillon's getting all set up, so we had some pretty exciting stuff happen over here today. Everybody knows I'm a big NASCAR fan. If you saw the room that I'm currently streaming from, you would understand. But yeah, I've been, given the opportunity to be the director of marketing for Honest Amish, and some things have really came out of nowhere today, and I'm really excited to talk about it. So I don't really know exactly how deep we're going to go into this thing, but I don't know, but we're going to do it. So let's just get going. So here we go. So tonight, for our second guest, we have an amazing announcement. And Dillon Bassett, the driver of the 77 Chevy Camaro in the Xfinity Series, is going to come on, and we're going to just chat a little bit, and then we're just going to, just dive into this super cool, amazing announcement that we have. What's up, Dillon?
Hey, how are you?
I'm doing excellent. How are you doing? Sounds like you got some headphones and stuff now, or something.
Yeah, we're ready to go. We're doing great. I appreciate the opportunity to be on the show.
Yeah, man, we're happy to have you. Where are you at now?
We're about 15 minutes from pulling in the shop at Winston-Salem.
Okay. So you're gonna just mess with the car tonight, or you gonna load up and leave tonight?
No, we'll actually start back at 7:30 in the morning working on the car. We're pretty much done for the evening.
Okay. So let's just get going with all this. So you're the driver of the 77 Xfinity Series car, and for Bassett Racing, correct?
Correct. Super pumped for this weekend. We'll be down in Atlanta Motor Speedway, trying to qualify for the NASCAR Xfinity race. Super excited to have Honest Amish Beards on for this weekend. It's a really exciting opportunity, alongside with Jerry Hunt, two great partners. I'm really excited to work with your company, or y'all's company, this weekend, and just hoping to make the best of it.
When how many times have you ran this Xfinity car?
We've been running part-time in the Xfinity Series for the past 3 years. Last year was the first time that we branched out, started our own team actually. The first 2 years we were running under somebody else's team name, but we felt like the next step for us was to start our own team. We already had our own equipment and our own trailer and employees and stuff like that. So we felt like we wanted to try to take the next step in the racing community and start our own team up. Growing up, that's all we ever did, was we always ran our own equipment, had our own team. But when we moved up into the NASCAR Xfinity Series, it's a lot more difficult to just have your own team. There's so much behind the scenes that goes on. So we kind of just tiptoed into it, and then last year we tried going full board into it, and there was some circumstances that just didn't fall our way. But we're looking to improve on it this year.
What are you excited about the new layout of Atlanta? Are you nervous about it? Are you excited about it?
I'm pretty pumped up about it. It's a lot different than what it was in the past. New asphalt means there's going to be a lot greater speeds, which always is exciting when you're a driver. Faster you go, the better it is, right?
Do you think it's really going to race like a super speedway, or do you still feel like it'll have an intermediate feel to it?
Well, I think it's definitely going to race kind of like a super speedway. They put a restrictor plate on us because the new asphalt's so fast. But the biggest difference is going to be is there's cars that are made for super speedway racing, and then we have what we call downforce cars. They're the intermediate style race cars. The chassis are pretty close to the same, but there's some few body components that are a little different. So what NASCAR has done is they put a super speedway motor package in our car, but they implemented downforce body rules. So it's a kind of a tweener between both.
That's cool. I was kind of wondering how they were going to work this. So how many cars are on the entry form for the Xfinity race on Saturday?
I believe there's 43 cars on the entry list, so that means 5 cars will be sent home.
So how do you feel about your car?
I feel pretty confident. We spent a lot of late nights working on it, so I feel like we've been pretty much preparing for this for the past few weeks, and I think we've been well prepared.
Well, let's just get into this, and we'll debut what we got to show for everybody. So let's just show this bad boy off. So everybody's pretty much picked up on what we're doing here. So I was reached out to about potentially sponsoring the hood of this car, and this is what we got to show. So here we go. Honest Amish is going to be on the hood of the 77 Chevrolet this weekend in Atlanta. This is awesome. It looks good.
It's a good-looking car there.
Yeah, I'm super pumped about it. Super pumped.
Dillon, hello. My name is Scott Sikora. I am a correspondent from Talking Beards. Just quick question. How do you feel the restriction that NASCAR has put on growing beards is going to affect your race this weekend? Or do you feel like it will improve your aerodynamic ability higher than any other time? Or you're not?
Can you say that again? You broke up. I'm sorry.
Oh,
he wanted to know.
I'd love to grow a beard.
He's being stupid.
I was trying to make a really bad beard joke.
I needed a little bit of product.
Yeah, I'm going to bring you product. We're going to make that beard grow in real nice.
He's going to grow that beard, and he's not going to shave that beard. He's going to have a beard he's going to be like, oh my gosh, the bearded lifestyle is where we need to be. And Honest Amish is going to stay on that hood of that car forever. And then next thing you know, he's going to be like the bearded NASCAR guy.
That could be your thing. I think we lost Dillon.
I think we don't. There he is.
He's back. He's back.
It could be your thing.
Yeah, absolutely. I'd love to have a beard.
How many?
It fit me nice.
How many bearded NASCAR drivers are there, really? I can't think of
there's a few that have a beard, but not many.
Not many at all.
They're not real, though.
So is there a restriction on the length of beard that you can have in NASCAR? Like for
Say that
fire
again.
suits?
You're breaking up again.
No, you're good. Is there like a restriction for long beards in NASCAR for like fire reasons or anything like that?
No. Most people are clean shaven because that's what a lot of sponsors like. But hey, if you got a beard sponsor, you can grow that puppy out as long as you want.
That's what
This is awesome. Great news.
Well, Dillon, I'll let you get back to driving and stuff or riding, and I look forward to seeing you Saturday and hanging out, and hopefully watching you race to the show in Atlanta.
Absolutely. I appreciate your support, and see you Saturday.
All right, buddy. You have a good day, and we'll see you soon.
Good luck.
Yeah, see you. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Not a problem.
Breaking news. We didn't even get to ask him what his favorite type of dog was. All I wanted to know was did they name the Bassett Hound after his family?
I'll ask him Saturday.
Okay.
All right. So here we go. Video. Patrick Dawson 2.0. What's up, Patrick? He's gone.
He wants to be a NASCAR driver now too.
What just happened?
Criminy.
Hey, we can hear you. That's good.
There we go.
Coming back. Coming back.
A bunch of beard balm on the front of his car, and maybe it'll make it go faster.
Oh my gosh, we just lost him.
It's all right. We can.
That's all right. So you were saying earlier before the show started, you won an award this past week. Let's hear about this thing.
Look at this. It's the Golden Squeegee Award. So
what? Where did this Golden Squeegee Award come from?
So, all right. So the company I work for decided that they would award everyone. Just kind of think of like The Office with the Dundies. So everyone got golden squeegees.
Okay.
And so my award was for most likely to wash windows on their free time at home, and so I received the Golden Squeegee Award for that. I mean, it's pretty awesome.
I like it. Well, congratulations, Scott Sikora.
Thank you. It's like almost way better than like my national trophies that I have.
Yeah, I would think so. I mean, if you were in over 18, I would say that, your national title would be better, but under 18.
You're supposed to go, is that a squeegee or a mustache? Or are you just happy to see me?
All right. Patrick Dawson, 2.0.
That's 3.0 now.
This is 3.0 now. Yeah, 2.0 just turned to a blank screen. Hey, Patrick, how's it going? All right. So last we left off, you were going to tell us all about your judges.
Yeah, I got one question though. Are they going to let you guys put a talking beard sticker on like the gas cap, or
that will wreck the aerodynamics of the car?
Oh, yeah, I didn't think about that part, but
I'm definitely going to take talking beard stickers with me, and we'll see what happens.
Maybe after the race, you can get one on the car, and then you can take a picture of it.
At least you get the picture on it for sure.
Yeah, I'm doing it. That's a good idea. I'm taking one, and I'm just going to slap it on there. I do
that
that all the time, and no one ever notices. I don't know how many times I've put an Aaron sticker on a register when I've like checked out at a restaurant or something. Do it all the time. So I think I can do it. I'm just like, oh, check out this car. There we go. And just walk away.
Yeah.
All right. So judges for the Southern Nevada Battleborn Beard and Mustache competition.
Yeah. So with our judges, you always want to bring in the top of the top, right? So I reached out to people in the community, and I feel like I got a great group of people to be a part of this, and all different kinds of different beards, and so we get a variety. So to your right, actually, Scott, we have we get the world champion goatee from 2017.
That's me.
Oh, that guy?
That would be Aaron. Yeah,
I'm gonna be there. I'm a judge.
That guy right there, and the Wonder Couple, actually, because then Natalie will be as well, our Whiskerina extraordinaire. Natalie Johnston will also be on the judging panel, so that's exciting. Then from Los Angeles, we have Mr. John Banks, freestyle superstar, seen on Steve Harvey's show and all across America with his outstanding freestyle. Then we have our celebrity judge is out of Las Vegas. He's the world record fire breather. Antonio Restivo is going to be on there. And then breaking news, as things go, things change for you, but breaking news from California, Mob Chapter, California, Mr. John Fabs is going to jump in and be our fifth judge. So
I've never heard of him.
I have.
Yeah. Hey, it's part of the Talking Beards Network.
Oh, that one.
That guy. Yeah. So we're thankful for all of them to step up and be a part of this. Again, lots of people here are still new to the whole bearding community and bearding competitions. I know lots of people think, oh, I gotta, especially when I talk to them, they're like, oh, I can't compete against you.
Yeah,
and I'm like, no, there's, here at our competition, we have 16 different categories. So there's something for everybody to be involved in this, Yes, Scott.
Do you have any kind of offshoot categories for this that's not a typical category that you would find at a normal competition? Like any kind of special category that's just for this event?
Well, I mean, it's been done before, but of course, with being working with the Pediatric Brain Tumor Foundation, and we want to have this a family affair, so we are going to have a kids category, and we will have a build the beard table where people, mom and dad, can come in and help their kids. We've been collecting stuff for a few months now, so we have a plethora of different objects and items to build beards with. And then again, working with the veterans, we're having a veterans category as well. But then along with that, there'll be some special categories that we're gonna kind of save to the day of the event. Yeah, Aaron.
Do you read this very important question? Speaking of stepping up, are you providing a step ladder for Fabs to get up to the judges' table?
Well, there is the stage does have stairs, so John will be able to climb on up, no problem.
All right, Fabs, you got steps. That's good. You can make it. I won't have to give you a boost like I had to do last time.
Yeah, and then our MC from Beard's Barbecue is Jake Barngarf. So we're excited to have Jake as part of our competition as well. Jake, I've seen him MC at the Modesto competition, and man, Jake did great. He's got a great sense of humor and really keeps the evening and the afternoon flowing, and some good little dry humor and whatnot. So it's great. So we're excited about that as well.
It sounds like it's going to be an extremely fun-filled event.
Yeah. Definitely we're going to have for the kids, there's a playground for them, but along with that, we're going to have some guest appearances from the minor league baseball team here in town called the Aviators. They're bringing out their 2 mascots as well. So picture time with the mascots, and they'll be bringing out some swag and stuff to hand out. And so it'll be fun.
Oh, you said something about pictures, and this just reminds me about my favorite photographer in the entire world, Greg Anderson. Is it true or false? Is Greg Anderson going to be at this event taking pictures?
Greg Anderson is our photographer.
Oh my gosh.
Again, I was just super thankful and grateful that Greg was willing to come out and be a part of this with us. It's quite an honor to have someone of his caliber out there taking photos of all the competitors and whatnot. It's really awesome. So,
and not only do we have Greg Anderson, we also have Inkira.
What?
Inkira is coming as well. I'm so thankful for her as well. So
this
we'll
is
have
going to be the most
photos,
pictures everywhere,
and then great photos of the competitors and of the on stage and everything. So it's really cool.
I'm excited about
this. This is definitely an all-star event.
Definitely.
What time is this thing going to get started on Saturday?
So, we'll do on Friday, we'll do a meet and greet, and you can pre-register at the Bearded Lady, and that'll probably start around 7:00 on Friday, and we'll kind of just hang out. Might go to the arcade, which is right there in the parking lot, or we might set up a bowl and do some bowling at the Nugget has bowling, so we got a few lanes reserved for us. So we'll see. Maybe we'll do a little bowling tournament for the night, and maybe there might be an award for that, So, but
are you a professional bowler, Patrick Dawson?
I'm good for like 2 games.
That's
it.
You sound like me.
The first game is a warm-up. The second game, I'm pretty good. And if we go into a third game, I'm probably going to do worse than my first game. So
that's exactly how I play.
It's me too.
Yeah. So
Saturday, what
Saturday, we're hoping to have the doors open at noon, but we might have it a little earlier just to do a little pre-registration as well. Again, we don't want anybody to be left out. So all the way up to the event, we're going to register people. We want to bring in as much money as possible. So we're just going to, we might open at 11:30, but definitely by noon, the doors will be open. And then hopefully we'll be starting 1-ish with the competition. So.
What time's the chili stuff start? Will it already be going on by noon, or does it start?
The chili cook-off starts at 10:00. So, the chili will be ready to go by noon, and everybody can go. And that goes until about 4:00 in the afternoon. So, definitely some hours to be able to get on the chili. So,
and then we got some breaking news right here. Crystal Davis doesn't have her boot anymore. Look at that.
Yay! Congratulations.
She can bowl.
That's awesome.
I don't think you need to go bowling. You'll probably drop a bowling ball on your foot or something, then you'll be back in a boot. So we need to protect Crystal Davis at all counts.
She's a national treasure.
She's a national treasure.
We'll make one lane that just has the roll in and the bumpers up, so we can just roll it and let it go.
All right, so we're getting directed here by the boss lady. What's the after comp stuff?
After comp stuff is we do have the park all night, and after the comp there'll be a band playing in the rodeo arena, so they'll have a center stage going on, and that band is called Taste of Seattle, or
Seattle's Best.
Seattle's Best. Thank you, Aaron.
It's a coffee band.
One of them coffee things, right? But Seattle's Best will be there performing a bunch of classic Seattle grunge style and some other classic hits of Seattle, I'm sure.
The Nirvanas.
Awesome.
Yeah, so that would be pretty cool. I think it's $10 to get into the arena, and if you want to be up on the stage, I think they're charging $20. But
$20, I can play with the band on stage.
$20 you can play with the band for sure. Bring your triangle.
Heck yeah.
Maybe you can triangle to them playing some Teen Spirit by the Nirvanas.
By the Nirvana. Yeah.
Triangling it up. So is the rodeo arena relatively close, or is that?
It's in the same park. So I mean it's literally walking distance, Is
there going to be a rodeo going on?
No rodeo, but if all works out, we'll get a little demo from our fire breather, and so hopefully we can do a little of that. That all depends on weather conditions, of course, and but we'll do that after the competition. Again, we'll have multiple raffles going on. We've done a pretty good job of collecting stuff. Our sponsors have really stepped up in this. We have Honest Amish is presenting this, but then and also sponsoring the Bearded Lady Saloon with the bull riding and the venue, and the Axe Monkey again with the mobile axe throwing, which will be happening there. And they've also helped us with our trophies, so super stoked about them being a part of it. And we also had Lowe's Home Improvement step up and help donate and gave us a bunch of stuff for our raffles as well. So if you're into tools and whatnot, there's going to be some really cool raffles in that part.
I'm glad I'm driving out there. This is going to get ridiculous.
You're going to go home with a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
Right? So we got one more thing that we've been directed to talk about. What about the llamas?
Okay. Well, yeah, so we're going to have some llamas out there for kind of a petting zoo kind of thing going on. So, again, take some photos with the llamas and a little petting zoo. They're only going to be able to be there for a short time, but definitely going to be a part of it as well. So, yeah, we're excited.
And you said you can register on Saturday as well.
Saturday we'll be registering people for sure. Right now, we do have a website up, and you can check us out on the Facebook event page, and that'll lead you right to it, and pre-register for it. And if you do pre-register, you get a free gift. It's going to be a collector's item. It's a special gift that we're only doing a short run of them. So pre-register and get that. And
what's the website, Patrick?
I do believe it is Sin City Beard Coalition. But again, if you go to our Facebook events page, it is on there as well. So,
do judges get some of this special edition special thing that you're talking about?
Yeah. Again, like we've got some really cool things planned, and we've had one of the local shops here work on some unique things for our judges. So I want to thank Brushwood Creations for helping us out with that, and super cool guys there. Kevin and Brittany have really helped us out and creating something really unique and special for each of our judges. So I want to thank those guys as well.
Dude, I'm super excited about this event. Like, you have outdone yourself for a first event, so you've definitely set your bar awfully high for that second one.
You wouldn't imagine the things that people offered to us, and I was like, whoa, man, we got to pump the brakes, man. This is only our first one. Maybe we'll do what some of these things that they've offered, and people have reached out and told us that, hey, we know some people that might want to get involved. And I was like, man, that's one for down the road for sure.
Right.
So, but yeah, we're excited about this. We really want to make this something that we can do annually, and definitely make it one of the marks on the beard community. I always tell people, bearding is the only sport with no off season, and it's definitely something that's really cool. So we want to be a part of this for the future, for the, as we grow. Our club has only been around for 8 months, so it's fairly new. We're really kind of ahead of ourselves as far as we were thinking maybe next year we would do our first competition, but things just kind of landed in our lap, and we were like, hey, let's run with it. Let's do something, and I think we can make something really special. And so even though we're not in Las Vegas for this competition, everybody wants an excuse to come to Las Vegas. So why not nothing better than a beard competition along with it? So
I mean, you're Las Vegas adjacent. That's
adjacent. Yeah.
Most people are probably going to,
like I said before, with the mask mandates and whatnot, and Nye County didn't have mask mandates. Clark County here, Nevada, and Las Vegas did. So, and then being able to get a venue for, donated to us is huge. So, yeah, that's, and then we committed to it. I like to tell people there's 3 things about us bearded guys, with long beards, is we're dedicated, committed, and patient,
Absolutely.
And, so when we dedicate and we commit ourselves to something, we stick with it, So that's when the opportunity to come back to Vegas was there, but we already had committed, so we were running with this. So
next year maybe you might come back to Vegas, or you may just stand
next year definitely will be in Las Vegas. Okay, everything is wide open now, and like I said, we've had people reach out to us and say, hey, we could definitely help you guys out, So in the future,
imagine what type of show so in the future, Vegas competition could put on.
Yeah. We would have loved to been able to put our name in the hat for the Worlds, but it's a little fresh. So not this time, maybe 2027 or something.
Whatever it is. Yeah, 27. Well, Patrick, you have been absolutely full of information, and I know we could just keep plugging your brain for, who knows how long, but we're running out of time. So thank you for stopping by and letting us know everything about your extremely long name of a competition that I'm not going to say. But yeah. Thank you, Patrick. I look forward to coming out there. And is there any last minute things that we didn't touch on that you want to kind of throw out?
Well, I just want to thank you, Aaron, for being a part of this. Thanks, Honest Amish, for really stepping up and helping out. It's been a pleasure, and I really appreciate it. I'm very grateful. Scott, I'm very thankful for you putting this all together. The Beardcaster was my first run into in 2017, and you've built quite a cool thing here with the Talking Beards Network. So thank you for doing this. I really appreciate you guys.
Well, I will have to say it's not just me, it's everyone in the community that has made this, like, not only the podcast, but Talking Beards, like, what it is. I mean, people like you doing these events, I mean, you give us something to talk about. You guys are doing stuff out in the community and for people to, and you know that the stories need to be heard and shared and stuff. And that was the whole point of all of this, was to give everyone that place to do it. So thank you for throwing an awesome event that we wanted to talk about.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, guys. Thank you so much.
Yep.
You're welcome.
Right,
we'll see you soon, Patrick.
Take care, guys. We'll see you soon.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
All right, we're right at an hour. Do you want to do some competitions, or you just want to end this thing?
Let's cut it. Let's let Matt have his hour to shine.
All right. Well, thank you, Dillon, for stopping by and telling us, all the information about, Honest Amish being on your car this weekend in Atlanta, and Patrick Dawson for stopping by and telling us all about the Southern Nevada Battleborn Beard and Mustache competition in Pahrump, Nevada.
I think now that Honest Amish has their fingers in with a NASCAR driver, I bet you could get Dillon to be a judge at a competition, and that
I don't think it would be that tough.
Oh, but I think that would be awesome.
But it would have to align with the NASCAR schedule. That's the tricky part, because
so basically what you're saying is we're going to throw a beard competition at a NASCAR event during halftime?
Perfect. Yeah, because there's halftime at NASCAR events. We're going to have Rutledge and Dillon.
Oh my gosh, this would be so awesome.
We know all the NASCAR people now.
We could do it in Canada too. That would be awesome for the Canada Cup.
You're goofball.
That's my favorite.
We got to go. I'm Aaron D. Johnson. Thank you, everybody, for watching tonight. I appreciate you. And thank you for tuning in. Go ahead, Scott.
And I am, once again, Scott Sikora all day long, every day. You can find me at Scott Sikora on all social media, but go over to talkingbeards.com where you can find out more information about the show. And also you can go over to honestamish.com, enter promo code talkingbeards to save 15% on your order. Orders over $35 have free shipping. Can you believe that?
That's amazing.
And you got it. And don't forget to check this. Oh, look at that. Honest Amish right on the hood there. Can you believe that?
I can't freaking wait.
And I bet you
Dillon makes it.
So do I. And I hope that you get some really cool pictures of the car. And
dude, I'm going to take
pictures.
1,000 pictures of that car.
This is going to be awesome. So make sure you guys are following us on social media, especially Instagram and stuff like that. Aaron's going to be at this event this weekend. So, and Patrick's event next weekend. So there's going to be lots of awesome pictures posted. So follow us.
All right, everybody. Thank you. Have a great night. And tune over to Beard Laws. He's got Tik Tok Tuesday going on right now. Super funny stuff. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.